Hello and welcome to History Now. With today we have Sir Henry Uten, and an expert in history. Yes. Hello. Hi. Thank you so much for coming. Today we're going to talk about this portrait from the Renaissance. Sir Henry Uten, what do you think this picture represents?
It represents me and my life.
Let's talk about this first cutout from the picture. What does it represent to you?
It's my birth. Of course, it means a lot to me because that was when my life began. As you can see, my mother is very large on the picture because she meant a lot to me and my life, and her name was Anne.
And then, does this represent anything from the Renaissance?
Yeah, you have the classic with the maids, which shows that Henry was a very wealthy man.
Alright, up in the far right of the picture, there is a battle going on. Can you explain that?
It was fighting in the Netherlands. Me and my very good friend, we were fighting and we got knighted afterwards.
That's why you're called Sir.
Yes.
Alright. This battle was between the religions, right?
Yes.
Was this characteristic for the Renaissance?
Yes, in the Renaissance we had the split between the Protestants and the Catholics, and the Netherlands were ruled by Spain, which was a Catholic country, but a majority of the Netherlands were Protestants, so that was kind of the core of this war.
Right. Here in the middle there is this banquet and dinner going on. What is it?
Yes, there's a mask, and that was my wedding. I got married with Dorothy Wrongton.
Do you love her?
Of course, yes. And we had maskers that were friends of ours, not professionals, that were participating in our wedding.
Is this typical for the Renaissance?
It's a very typical Renaissance wedding. We have the musicians and the maskers, which is a very classic.
In the far left right of the picture there is a church. What does it represent to you?
It means a lot to me in the church because I was a Christian, and actually at my funeral the church was so filled that some of the people had to stand in the churchyard.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about the church? Was this very common for the everyday life?
Yeah, the church was a very central part of the life in the Renaissance, also because of the Reformation between the Christians. So yeah, it was definitely a big part of the life back then.
The central part of this picture is a portrait of you.
Yes, because of course the painting is of my life, and then I have to be in the middle. I'm holding a pen and a paper because I'm writing, and then I have porcelain skin and a baby face.
Was portraits a normal way of depicting the wealthy?
Yes, in the Renaissance it was, but it was only for the wealthy. So you can see that Sir Henry was a very wealthy man.
All right. Thank you so much for coming today. That was all we had on History Now.